Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Saturday, July 29th, 2023. I'm here to do a collective read for you guys. It's a timeless read. I don't use the signs, I don't use the genders. It's all energy anyway. So if this is your reading, you're going to know from the description of the characters and the storyline. Take what applies, toss the rest, don't try to make things fit if they don't, okay? I will, if you need to switch the roles and or the genders, go right ahead. That is not a problem, all right? Just remember, it is a general read. Please don't make any hasty decisions concerning your life or your situation based off of a general read you find on YouTube. It is not advisable. Please use your higher wisdom and discernment, please. I'll bring out the tarot cards. I'll give you the description of the cards as well as what I'm picking up intuitively. You know your story best. It could be all the descriptions, some or one, and then we bring it together at the end, okay? Thank you for being here. I love you guys so very much. If you haven't done so, please do me a solid. Do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, share if you would like. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. I try to upload every day. I didn't do it yesterday. Spirit told me not to. I didn't ask. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted me to just lay low. Whatever reason, I didn't do it. So I'm here. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be of service. Thank you for being here. I love you. Let's see what Spirit has, shall we? Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, what is the first message up? Well, not the first message, the second actually for today. What is the first card? Okay, we have understanding. It's so weird. Okay, no, that's a personal, but I was just talking about understanding with Spirit. So 43, that's the Chariot, 7, Chariot and Tarot. Moving forward, this is illumination, awareness, radical acceptance of what is. What comes to mind is if somebody shows you who they are, but yet their words don't match, okay? Trust and believe what you see with your own two eyes and understand is who they are. It's not the words, okay? So it's an understanding. You're coming away with more understanding, elevation. It looks like somebody's maybe got saved by something, you know, like just say, oh, I don't have enough rent money, and it comes in out of nowhere. It's like, yes, thank you, Father. You know what I mean? Thank you, Spirit team. So it looks like somebody's going to be saved just by the skin of their teeth. I mean, that's the whole goal, is saving all of us, right? Moving forward, bringing back balance. That's the overarching energy. Bottom of the deck is the underlying energy. Somebody was very deceptive. There's deceit here. 38 adds to an 11. This is justice coming through. Also, justice. So somebody was very deceptive. Look at the way she's looking. Okay, male or female, doesn't matter. It's like, yeah, I'm going to fucking fuck you up. I'm not laughing at that. Some people are ridiculous. They hold on to grudges for no reason. That could be somebody that's claims they're spiritual, but how spiritual are you? How elevated are you if you're holding on to grudges, envy, jealousy, fear, anything like that? If you have to be deceitful, you're not spiritual. I mean, yeah, there's the dark side of spirituality, but if you're not balanced, it's not going to turn out well for you. So we have loyalty. Somebody's not loyal. 33, you're ascending. They don't like that. See, she's looking at you. Oh, how dare you ascend? How dare you understand this stuff better than me? How dare you explain this stuff better than me? So 33, you could be an ascendant master. You're dealing with the ascendant masters. You could be a master mason. It could be a group, a cult, a coven, anything you're dealing with. As to a 6, you have higher wisdom here, higher judgment. You're making some good decisions. It could be somebody put you in a third-party situation. Doesn't have to be. It could be a contract in the ethers or 3D. But you're definitely making good choices here. Okay? It's a card of consequence, the Lovers. 6. That's what it adds up to. Sorry, I didn't explain that. But it's a card of consequence, the Lovers. Right? Maybe you're coming into a higher level soulmate connection. Twin, whatever you want to call it. Not everybody is on that journey and or believes in it, but maybe they're just jealous, jelly, right? Understanding 43. Why is this here for the collective, please, Spirit? Clarify this, please. Main female too. You're highly intuitive. Can't make this up. You see me shuffle. Okay. The cards don't lie. The energy doesn't lie. Spirit certainly does not lie. People lie. I want to be the main female. If you want to be a main female, if it's a third-party situation, right? And you want to be the main female. Why are you hiding? Why are you running around cheating? That's not main female fucking qualities. You're always going to be a third, a fifth, a sixth, a 50th. Because you put yourself in that situation. You don't value yourself. Right? Sorry about that background noise. Bottom of the line. Bottom of the line. Wow. Okay. 36, distant horizons. So somebody's chained. They're no longer chained to something. They've detached from something or someone. Your ships are coming in, or they want your ships. You could be traveling and or moving. You're expanding your horizons. Okay. They wanted to keep you stuck for some reason, but no, they can't. They can't. Somebody's in bad health. 31. Could be an emperor that you're dealing with, because it adds to a foreign emperor. You could be the emperor. You're dealing with one, or it could be a female, an emperor and energy. Pardon me. It's just meaning that you're taking back your power. You're bossing up. You're making decisions that's best for everyone involved. Could be a father that's ill. A boss. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, somebody's coming into great fortune. So maybe this third party's in this relationship. I can say third party. It doesn't have to be a third party. It can very well be. But this person's in this relationship to profit. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, white light. Whoops, no, it's too soon. What was this again? Duh. Understanding 43, main female, number 2. So maybe people didn't understand you at one time, maybe your whole life, because you never felt like you had to defend yourself. Because if you know who you are and you know who you're not, and if people make up shit about you, if they're meant to be in your world, they wouldn't do that. Okay, they would know who you are, but you wouldn't have to stand there and defend yourself, fight for a place, fight for respect. I've never done that. I know who I am, so I don't have to stand there and defend myself against people that make up lies about me. Okay? So I've been misunderstood my whole life. Well, why didn't you set the record straight? Why do I? Why do I have to do that? It's lies. Why am I going to give it any energy? If you don't know who I am based off of my actions, not my words, but my actions, consistent actions, then that's your problem. You don't belong in my world if you're going to believe those lies. Right? Understanding. I think people are understanding that now, or understanding you, from where you're coming from. 43. Main female, number 2. Fan. Somebody's becoming a fan, maybe. Romance, celebration, and party. Somebody's a groupie, maybe. So maybe you're dealing with musicians, or somebody's a celebrity that's always surrounded by fans, sycophants, yes men, yes women, in and out of bed with third parties, whatever. I don't know why obviously I know why I'm picking up, because there's certain people out there that need to hear that. It's not all our stories, that's for sure. So there's a two-faced friend. So there's a friend that's been two-faced. They're full of deceit. Very catty. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You're now blooming into a butterfly. You're out of the chrysalis stage. Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. Somebody hops from bed to bed, I'm telling you. Dog barking. Advice from a friend. Whether it's good or bad, doesn't say. Younger man. Dealings or a relationship with a younger man. Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Somebody thinks they're fucking sly with love and money. Okay, this is a business for them. Falling in love. Getting people to love them. For gain. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Pail. This person's a bucket. I hate to be so crude, but they are a bucket. Okay? Time to get out of this situation. Wheel. The wheel's turning here. Okay? The karmic wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. They wanted to stop your destiny and your, that's fate now. Horse, a short journey. Save a cowboy. Oh no, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Maybe you're country. I don't know. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Yoo-hoo. Younger woman. Dealings, relationship with a younger woman. Mountain road. You are on the road to success. So ink pot. Problems to be resolved. Congratulations. Now, it doesn't have to be all these things. It could be some or one. Okay. If it doesn't resonate at all, then leave it alone. It's not your story. Don't do your head in trying to make it fit. Okay, it just belongs to somebody else. There's thousands of people out here. Okay, listening to this. It's not always going to be 100%. It's a general read. Okay. So don't say, well, I heard it on a reading. It must be. No. If it doesn't fit in nicely with what you know, it is not yours. Okay. Don't make it fit. Understanding, do you understand? 43, main female 2. It's a high priestess here. So somebody's telling you. And fan, romance, celebration, party, discrimination. Somebody's trying to discriminate against you, whether it's because of skin, background, gender, life choices. Can I tell you something? In my situation, I never settled. Yeah, I dated a lot because I just didn't find the one. I wasn't going to settle and put myself through that. Nobody cheered me on. They thought, oh, you're a slut. Well, they don't know if I slept with all these people or not, number one. You're not in the room with me with these people. So, shame on you for jumping to those conclusions. But, oh, they must be a slut. They can't hold on to a man. Well, no. It's because I love myself enough not to put up with shit. Okay? So instead of clapping me on, they put me down. So maybe that's what you went through too. If somebody really, really cared about you, they'd be going, yeah, good girl, good guy. You know who you are. You know who you're not. You're not going to settle, right? Image to uphold. So somebody had a huge problem here. It's all act. It's all an act. Coming down on STD. They transferred it. It could also be, it doesn't have to be a sexually transmitted disease. It could be spiritual as well. They could have attachments. There's a transfer of something here. Somebody's under a lot of pressure. Maybe to pin it on you. Because you date a lot? Nah, that's not going to work. Because if you're not suffering from an STD, well, that's easily found out. Blood work, you know what I mean? Usually it's the health board that's in charge of these things. See where, what do you call it? Agent Zero, or what do you call it? The host who started it. You're protected by angels here, and they hate that. They can't put stuff on your victory, success. They hate that you're winning, and I don't mean winning. I mean you could be just living a good life, and that is winning. That's doing it the right way. Maybe they can't tempt you. They're easily tempted, though. Okay, it could be a mild STD. Oh, no. They could have said I had a mild STD, but no. Wow. You're on your life purpose, okay? Or maybe this is their life purpose, is to destroy you because you're spiritually high ranking. It has something to do with a marriage, and they have hidden motives. You reversed it all, and they're bitter. Okay? Because, again, it was... The first read came out, confidence and boss. I didn't shuffle it too well, but they've made accusations. They're unfounded. They can't back it up, okay? And they're being found out for who and what they are, okay? They could have attachments. I mean, it might have something to do with the first read. Typically, lately, if I do a couple of reads in a day, they're interconnected somehow. So find your spot. Find whatever where you belong, okay? It doesn't have to be related. It could. We have understanding 43, main female 2, fan, and discrimination. You could be a famous person and they're trying to ruin your reputation, ruin your career because you don't want to be with them. They're always going to be the bridesmaid, not the bride. You know what I mean? They're very deceitful. Trying to say that you're spreading around an STD. I mean, you could have come down with an STD, but it's not as... You cleared it up, and they're going around... They could have a really nasty one they can't get rid of. They gave it to me. Well, that's easily cleared up. And don't be ashamed. If they go to the media, whatever, it happens to a lot of people. Yeah, they're the ones that gave me the mild one. Then they went somewhere else and came down with a big one, and you could have your test results there. See, I'm clean. So that takes care of that. Don't be ashamed. Okay? But again, you could be like me where you don't have to even entertain their fucking bullshit. Because eventually they're going to hang themselves. They're going to tell on themselves. Everybody that lies eventually do. It's up to you how you want to handle it. Turn to the divine. Do some soul searching. Whatever works for you. Okay? But yeah, you know what I mean? Keep your integrity. Don't be ashamed. Life, okay? Life is absurd. We go through the highs and lows. Everybody does. We're on top of that wheel. We're on the bottom of the wheel. You know, everybody has a turn. Okay? So you got to balance something out. Somebody was giving and receiving with other people, prioritizing. Now they're left out in the cold. I gave so much to everybody. I've been a bucket. I didn't want to honor myself. The divine was giving me lots of clues. I wanted the fast life and the fast people and things that don't last. Now they're grieving. Now they're feeling a little bit salty. Just because people pay attention to you doesn't mean you're superior. It doesn't mean that you're sought after. It means that you got something they want and they're going to take it and then they're gone. Okay? You need to really do some inner work, whoever this is, okay? And I'm not making fun of you, okay? I'm sorry. I don't mean to hurt your feelings, okay? Obviously, you're hurting to be putting yourself in this situation, to hurt other people, and you're being deceitful and envious and jealous, and okay? You need to heal. And if you're listening, I hope you do. I hope you take that initiative. Thank you, Spirit. Going after emperors. People with money. And in this deck, and there's always a reason why I choose decks. They don't tell me why. They just tell me which deck to choose. You see this emperor? He's like, money. Money. Now, you could be a female or a male. I'm busting up. I'm busting up. I'm going to be important. Okay? Somebody thinks only about their image. So somebody's going to pretend they're hitting up on people with money. Oh, it's love. It's love. It's not love. It's money. They're stuck now. So this emperor got with somebody thinking it was love. It wasn't. You have to learn. And for the men and the women that get caught up in these false relationships, people using you, you have to learn to love yourself enough to say no more. You have to work on your inner love, your self-love here, okay? Because now this person's trapped. They don't know what to do. They want to let this go because it's not going anywhere, okay? They want to release this relationship, or, yeah, somebody's being a bully here, okay? Somebody's a poser, a player. Okay, they could be violent. They could be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Mean, in terms of emotionally, mental abuse. It could be physical. I hope not. I hope not. But it's demoralizing what they do, okay? Or maybe you're realizing the way I've led my life, you know, being so free sexually with other people and put myself in situations like this, I'm not happy. I'm demoralized. Maybe it's caught up with you now and you're feeling a little bit of shame and stuff. Listen, we have all made mistakes. You can get through this by doing better and being better. Love yourself more, okay? Set standards, right? Yeah, you're blocking this out here. You're overcoming and persevering, possibly. Somebody's putting up some heavy boundaries here. There's a lot of emotional wounding. Maybe that's why you do what you do. If this is you doing it or the person that you're dealing with, they have a lot of emotional wounding. Blocking out the truth. But this is also a new beginning, okay? You gotta grab the truth, even if it cuts, okay? Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. There's clarity here. There's an understanding that's happening about a relationship, a soulmate, a partnership. It's not wish fulfillment. It's all about partying and looking good. Somebody's smug, full of themselves, selfish, a know-it-all, a show-off. It's about showing off. It's not love. There's a lot of partying going on. It could be some addictions as well, but it's a fall from grace. Okay, you're not emotionally fulfilled or happy here. It was for image. Maybe you're a male. I mean, females could be a player as well, but you know, you see a lot of it where a male's a player. Got all these bitches and babes around them and blah, blah, blah. Drinking, going to bottle service, blah, blah, blah. You know, doing these videos. I got all this bling on me, these grills. It's about the coolness and street cred. That don't give you street cred. I'm sorry to say it. It don't impress me much. What impresses me much is loyalty, having standards, sticking to them, being altruistic, living your truth, right? Yeah. Somebody has, somebody's holding back. They have big ego. They're angry. And that could be the emotional wounding, okay? It's a poser. It's a player. You're play acting here. This is not who you really are. Or the person you're dealing with, it's not who you really are. They could be very abusive, though. Very confrontational, argumentative. Maybe you're afraid now to deal with this. I don't know. You've been holding back, dealing with it. Maybe you've been numbing yourself with booze, drugs, because you don't want to deal with it. You don't want that confrontation, but that confrontation's coming here. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. Drinking a lot. Somebody's very emotionally unavailable, emotionally manipulative as well. Very ruthless and malicious. They can turn malicious, this person, okay? So be careful. Yeah, but they act like they're innocent. They could be right now not in control of their emotions. Maybe you're finding out you're not the father of a child. Could be an apology coming here, a new beginning, flirting, yeah. Let's see which way this goes. Freedom. Somebody played you for a fool, maybe? You feel like a fool? Don't feel like a fool for loving somebody or for not knowing, okay? But you know what? It doesn't give you a right. Like if you do know the truth, your feelings, just say you're the player. Now you're feeling differently. And you know how you feel, okay? You were foolish. But to continue it now would be detrimental. You now know your truth, okay? So loyalty is key because that dog is loyal. Maybe you're realizing who the fuck was loyal in your life and who wasn't, okay? You want to start over. You want to wipe the slate clean, maybe. It's an apology. Now that you've got illumination, sun in the upright, it's truth, clarity, right? Now the King of Wands is in the upright. You don't want to be a player anymore. You want to come from a place of respect. You want to do the noble thing. You want to be a leader. You want to set an example here. It's innovation. It's being innovative. It's being creative. Protect and defend. Chivalry. Fierce. Confident. Because you know what? Confident. When you exude confidence, that's the attraction. People are attracted to confident people all the time. Not egotistical people. Okay? Confident. When you know somebody's confident, it rubs certain people the wrong way. Oh, yeah, because they don't have that confidence. So they try to take the piss out of you. But when you actually see somebody that's very confident, it is a draw. It's an attraction. So there's going to be some fast communication, fast action. Okay? So things happen quickly here. I don't want to be a player no more. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Thank you for that, by the way. Last week, that song came into my head during a reading. I thought it was a pull-up commercial. Turned out it was for Toys R Us. I don't want to play no more. You didn't want to grow up. You had that Peter Pan syndrome at one point. But, you know, eventually, it's time to grow up. Yeah. Going within, right? This is, maybe you're realizing you were living a lie. Maybe you're tapping into your intuition here. Okay, that's the moon. Maybe in the past you didn't want to face your fears. Yeah, a secret relationship, marriage, contract, a hierophant here. You could be dealing with institutions, tradition. You were afraid of commitment, of traditional values and relationships. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I've never had it before. Well, don't knock it until you try it. It's going to bring balance back into your world. You may be doing, making a head over heart decision, weighing your options. What's the lesser of the two evils, maybe? Maybe you spent your whole life while married to somebody that was good to you, Now the jig is up. Cheating on them, juggling them, yeah. Or maybe you are the emperor, or not the emperor. Oh, okay, that's not a mistake. You could be the emperor, of course. But the King of Wands doing the noble thing. Meanwhile, somebody was playing behind your back, okay? Somebody that was deceitful. Wanting to be the empress. They're not the empress. They were juggling you. Yeah, this is ruin. Going through spiritual jail. Now they want to come. Now you want to come back to the one that was. Yeah, this is ruin. Somebody was giving a cup of love out, okay? I hate to say it. Male or female, whoever you're dealing with was a bucket. Or, okay? Sounds crude, yeah, but it's to the point. Well known in the community and amongst your friends, or if you are famous, if they're into music and or acting or something, they're well known in that community. Okay, so people probably laughing behind your back, and that hurts. I know, been there. When you're loyal to somebody, you treat them well. And I don't want you to hang on to that shame, that pain, and the blame. Do not blame yourself for loving somebody and believing in them, wanting the best for them, believing in you too, the both of you. They took you for a ride. The shame belongs at their feet, the pain and the blame. So you're walking away. There's no coming back from this. They don't want you walking away, by the way. Or if you're still in the situation, you could be losing money because of this person. You're thinking about walking away. There's no happiness here. Okay? Yeah, Queen of Wands. This is somebody who's very promiscuous. Promiscuous. They could have been doing some magic on you. Somebody's forceful, very violent maybe. Jealous. Lazy. They know that you're wanting to leave. They could be freaking out right now. You want to keep things peaceful. I get it. You're balancing out your world. I get it. If you did leave this person, or maybe this person accused your past person of being a bucket, and it turned out it wasn't even true. They just wanted to get in there. They'll never be an empress. Male or female, they'll never be an empress, okay? They know that, so they have to deceive to get what they want. Meanwhile, they hurt somebody you loved, cared deeply about, somebody that was innocent. Could have been doing some magic, pain practitioners or something to cause confusion in your world. Love spells, glamour spells, yeah, a lot of, you could have a lot, there's a separation here. Somebody's non-committal. You lost your twin, I think, or somebody high-ranking. Yeah, Five of Swords, and this is defeat. Or no, they lied, cheated, and or stole. You didn't realize it, but the one that wanted to replace or play the Empress in your world, see the tense, that indicates it's temporary. They had no intentions of staying with you. They just wanted to fuck up your world and move on. I'm here to fuck things up. Look at me. I'm so smart. Cloaking, right? Thinking they're smart? No. The truth is coming out. Eventually, karma comes to bite you in the ass. Okay? Yeah. So you might be going through a dark night of the soul. Trust me, okay? It's a depression. If you're going through any kind of emotional distress of any kind, go get some help, or mental. Get the help that you need, okay? But going through a dark night of the soul, hopefully everybody does go through it, because that's how you get in touch with who you are, okay? And it could last, it varies for everybody. It's not the same, okay? And some people go through it often. They've gone through it more than once, depending on where they're slated to go, what kind of future they're, you know, what their purpose is. But you want to put past hurts behind you here with your past partner. Your past partner is the Queen of Pentacles energy, male or female. Somebody that had integrity, loyalty, and honesty. They were very good to you. They brought balance into your world as a nurturer, a healer. They were abundant. Didn't have to be money, just abundant in love, spirituality. They attracted good things, right? They're hardworking, independent. They knew their value and their worth. Yeah. And it ended. This person ended it because they weren't going to carry your burdens. You try to burden them with stuff, and this person made a conscious decision to put down the burdens. Okay? Yeah. And now you want to return to them? Or now, whoever got in between you guys, they're getting a clap back, okay? Kept repeating a bad pattern of behavior, didn't want to learn a lesson, it's come back on you, right? You or the person you're dealing with, or both of you. It's come back to bite you in the ass. You didn't want it to end, but yet you wanted your cake and you wanted to eat it too, possibly. Maybe you're Mr. Player, Miss Player. Thought you can get away with it. Polygamy, whatever. Polyamory, whatever. This person wasn't into it, so you had to respect that. Instead of hurt this person, you didn't respect that. Or the other person didn't respect that. I don't know. You weren't up front with this person. Page of Wands. There was lies. There were lies here. A lot of drama was created out of this, right? Throwing rocks and hiding hands. So this person's reputation got harmed because somebody was deceitful. Not fair. Yeah, only into things for casual hookups, doing spell work, right? There's no love here. You know, making promises, no follow through. It's a love bomber. They run after you until they get what they want, and then they're gone. There's no love here. Into casual hookups. This was an injustice. It wasn't fair. It wasn't balanced. Right? This person turned their backs on you. They're not coming back. Or maybe now you're turning your back on the lifestyle. Take it as applies. Maybe because there's an STD going around. A few people got infected and the law had to get involved. Take it as applies. Okay? Because it's casual hookups here. And we did see the STDs. Okay? Bad news. Bad news. How are we ending the read, please, Spirit? Test results. I was just thinking about this card. Seven of Pentacles. Proof and evidence. Wow. Can I go back there? I don't know. This person definitely was dealing with a hoe. Okay? Look at all the proof. Maybe this hoe infected 7 people. 7 Pentacles. Maybe you did. Maybe you were the hoe. And I'm sorry. I don't mean to make light of it or anger you. Maybe angering you will allow you to think about these things. Make you feel it so you can heal it. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of lies. Okay? 4 swords. Somebody's sick. They're very sick. This is a scandal. They're scared. Here, or this is the Chariot in reverse. Out of control. Lack of awareness. They don't want to take accountability. No direction, structure, or discipline here. Wow. So they lied. There's a lot of verbal, mental abuse here. A lot of shit talking. Maybe whoever this is wants forgiveness now. I don't know. Or now maybe you or whoever you're dealing with is being the subject of the shit talking. Take it as applies. They have to stop shit talking. They have to stop being mentally, verbally, emotionally abusive. This is a blessing in disguise, though. For some reason, yeah. Somebody got attacked, or they're trying to attack somebody. They got to stop. Somebody's got the upper hand, okay? Somebody has a higher perspective, and they see exactly what's going on here, okay? They have the advantage. Maybe they sent various people towards this person to attack them and or you. Take it as applies. There's a fight going on here. They got to stop fighting, or maybe you have to stop fighting with yourself. Take it as applies. You got to stand up. Maybe you want to protect this person now that you know the truth. King of Pentacles. We have counterparts here, okay? Wife, husband, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what gender you are. Wife, husband, I don't know. Somebody's stable and secure, though. They're staying grounded. They're very successful. They're committed. This person's a very committed person, loyal. They're dedicated. Abundant. Successful. Now you're realizing this person's, the one that you shafted is gone. They're very successful here. I don't know. Somebody's overthinking things. They're really worried. They're not eating or sleeping. I don't know. This is a lot of stress. Three of Wands beneath that in the upright. So now you're worried. You turned your back on somebody you cared for, or somebody that you cared for turned their backs on you. You're being haunted by this. Maybe a lot of people got infected and that's haunting you. Take it as applies, okay? Breakup of a family or a group. There's no emotional fulfillment or happiness. Somebody was scapegoated. Somebody was blamed for something they didn't do. They had nothing to do with it. This is not a happily ever after. They're sick. Star in reverse. They're losing hope. They had no faith. They don't believe in prayer. They don't believe in anything. They're feeling ashamed of themselves. This is not wish fulfillment. If you are somebody famous, you're maybe very worried here. You scapegoated somebody else so you wouldn't lose your stardom, your reputation. There's going to be some action coming here. Okay, you got sick. There's all sex. There's all passion here. Somebody's got to take the bull by the horn and speak some truths here. High Priestess in reverse. Taking some action because people were talking shit. Okay? Bad counsel. No wisdom back here. Okay? There's no wisdom. It was all sex. Not using your noggin. Yeah, somebody's moving on. Paying heed, moving on. Maybe they want to meet somebody in calm waters here. Somebody's really either sick, unstable. Somebody's moving on. Somebody's very sick or unstable. I don't know. They got to move. They got to transfer. I saw that card earlier. Maybe hospitals or something. I don't know. Waiting for a transfer. There's no reconciliation. No conflict resolution. Something's very unstable. Somebody had addictions, obsessions. They went to extremes, inappropriate behavior. They certainly have. Maybe they thought, maybe you're the type of person, or you're dealing with the type of person that goes from one person to the next. There's no in-between healing stage. There's no peace, harmony, or contentment here. Oh, I see. There's addictions. Maybe you have to go to rehab, recovery, and it's going to be at a distance. Maybe you're going to a specific place to heal from the STD or recovery. There's addictions, codependency issues, devil. You're never going to have peace or harmony or contentment here with this situation, okay? The devil could indicate ego as well. It's a huge ego. It binded, right? Stuck. Wow. There could be children involved now. I don't know. Could be a professional here. King of Swords in the upright. Could be a doctor, an authority figure of some sort, a therapist, speaking some truths, strategizing, being very tactful here. Okay, Five of Swords, you got to let something go. They are speaking to you, whoever this is. They are speaking to you, okay? They have the sort of truth here. They're very mature and wise. They're very experienced. You got to let something go. You might need surgery, I don't know. You're embarrassed and disgraced, or whoever you're dealing with. They're telling you you gotta let it go. They had multiple partners here, you or them. Okay, you got tempted. Delusional, okay? Thinking that this was going to have a good outcome. A lot of parties, a lot of third parties. You know what I mean? Wow. A lot of temptation. It's got to come to an end. World in the upright. Ending some cycles in order to be able to start new ones, okay? Ending the lies, lying to yourself. Ending the scandal, the scandalous lies, rumor, gossip, and slander. Somebody's very petty and cruel. Maybe they're online or out in the, if you're famous, they're openly slandering you. Well, that's coming to an end. Okay, maybe multiple people. They got multiple people to do it. That's coming to an end. Yeah, you're working hard here. You're working on yourself. You must work on yourself, okay? You must elevate. Or they're coming to your workplace and they're stirring up some shit here. They want to end your work. Yeah, there's a lot of plots and plans here, but it's going to fall through. They don't want you having new beginnings. They don't want you healing. Somebody didn't do their homework. They could be in debt as well to the devil or, I don't know. They're plotting and planning. They're not getting any money out of you. Not your child if there's children involved. You've turned your back on it, or you're being counseled to. There's a lot of competition here. Fighting, drama, a lot of people involved. Third parties, blah, blah, blah. All conspiring together to do that. And this has gone on long enough, okay? This is a profound and permanent ending, and it was all for this, opportunity. You're dealing with opportunists, okay? Money, money, money. Getting involved, third parties, right? Oh, yeah. Use your higher wisdom, it's telling you. They're being exposed or you're being exposed. Yeah, Page of Swords, online. Wheel of Fortune. It's a change. It's going to bring about change. Maybe you're embarrassed or somebody else has been embarrassed. I don't know. But it's bringing change. This is a fortunate series of events meant to help you. It's going to bring you where you need to go. Okay? Your destiny is change. Universal timing. Magician. Okay? You have everything you need for success. Okay? You're manifesting this. Conscious awareness. You're in control. This is taking action here, okay? Maybe you've been stuck in your head. Maybe you felt stuck. Maybe you have to go for confinement. Maybe you need to go to rehab. But you're going to have to do this, okay? There's going to be some communication. Maybe somebody's going to go to jail. But it's self-imposed, okay? Something's happening quickly. 8 of Wands, okay? Somebody's angry. They lied. They were vindictive and vile. They were jealous. A real fucking bitch, male or female, okay? And now they caused a lot of family discord in your life. Now they're losing everything. Maybe you're going to sue them for the slander or whatever they did. I don't know what it is. Losing long-term stability, long-term relationships. It looks like it could be an arrest or there's illumination. You're letting this go. You're not dealing with this anymore. You're not putting any more energy or time or money into it. They're acting like a martyr. Now they want to cooperate and compromise with you. But it was all based, you're realizing these people, you have to stop the partying. There's a parting of ways. They're not happy. Even the friends, maybe, okay, that facilitated this, okay? If you have addictions, you got to quit. There was a lot of fucking egregious gossip here, right? Queen of Cups in reverse. Addictions, drinking, superficial, selfish, shallow, emotionally manipulative, because trust me, they have no emotions, okay? They're emotionally broke down. They use emotions to get their way. They emotionally blackmail you. Knight of Swords in reverse. Wow. So there's a lot of abuse going on here. Could be parental as well, if you have a child with a bad parent, right? They don't care who they hurt. They're abusive. They could have committed a crime, like I said, with the STD. They're raging right now, okay? If you have children, they could be using children against you or somebody from your past against you. Or now they want to reconcile with you. They're trying to avoid a tower moment, or you them. Or this could be you or them. Take it as it applies, all right? Somebody's innocent in the whole scheme of things. So somebody was blamed for something they didn't do. And this was abuse. This was a crime, right? This could mean ruin. The universe is bringing this down. It's never going to be revisited again. This you'll never be able to do again, or they won't be able to do again, okay? Because somebody's bringing back some balance, okay? Making a decision. Somebody's in control here. It could be a generous payment that's going to be due, okay? Because if they sue you for slander or anything like that, it's going to be a huge amount of money you're going to have to pay out. That or they were giving and receiving with other people, prioritizing people instead of where they should have been. Being judged harshly. They judged someone harshly, okay? They're being judged harshly now by their circle, by the divine, lacking awareness, acceptance, and accountability. They don't want to be judged. That's just too bad. Doing stuff in the background, in the dark, you're going to get found out. This is karma. You won't see it coming, or they won't see it coming. They're acting like a victim now, okay? Don't know what to do. I didn't know what I wanted. Yeah, well, you know what? You give the other person the choice if it's a relationship. I'm playing around. I have other people in my life. I don't know what I want. Give them that fucking choice. Don't know what to do. Didn't realize how strong somebody was. Wanting control, possibly. Yeah. It was all ego. Look at me. This is a betrayal. The worst, right? It's a harsh and painful end for someone. Knight of Pentacles. They don't want to take accountability. They can't come correct. They're very unfaithful, immature, and irresponsible. Something's coming to a complete stop. It's not going to go anywhere. They're trying to stop you. They're trying to hide you from, I don't know. Something's come to an end. They were trying to hide something, cloak something. The fact that somebody's left out in the cold feeling sorry for themselves. They were given the Holy Grail, a golden chalice from the divine. Okay, this was a beautiful gift. They ignored it for the third wheels, temporary people and things, right? Things that don't last or matter in the whole scheme of things. And now you're feeling sorry for yourself, or they're feeling sorry for themselves, feeling neglected, rejected, not too good about themselves, right? No new beginnings. They're in debt, maybe. Didn't do their homework. Lazy, disrespectful. Child's not theirs. Take it as it applies. Everybody's story's different here. A lot of shit talking. Maybe they want forgiveness now. They weren't single. And it doesn't have to be they were married, but they certainly weren't single if they were dealing with other people. They're unstable, insecure. Codependent and clingy, very greedy and selfish, okay? They could have committed a crime, or they're having financial difficulties, or they wanted a life of luxury off your back, right? They didn't want to work for it. This hurts. They thought they were smart, deceptive, whatever. I've been doing it for all my life, maybe. You know what I mean? And it's now, they have to answer for what they've done. It's ended. It's gone on long enough. So we have understanding. So somebody's understanding maybe their past actions. Now that it's come full circle, it's universally led, right? Moving forward, somebody's moved on. They're understanding everything now. They're getting some illumination, clarity. Something was out of control, okay? They didn't want to take accountability. Well, now they're going to have to. One way or another, they're forced to. There was a lot of deception here, and it's karma time. It's justice, right? 38 is 11. They're understanding, maybe you, them, whomever, is now understanding why you're going through this karma. It's caught up to you, you know? And maybe you're altruistically looking at it and you're going, yeah, okay, it makes sense. You know what I mean? I was abusive, blah, blah, blah. I lied, I cheated, I did this, I did that. And it's caught up, right? Yep. Maybe people are distancing themselves from this person or from you. Take it as it applies, okay? You attached yourself to various people to gain, okay? Oh, their ships are coming in. Let me attach myself. Well, you're rudderless now, aimless. Maybe your life's always been aimless, jumping from one bed to another. I don't know. Take it as it applies. But now, I think it's time to start thinking about your future. What do you think? Doing better, being better, right? Main female. It involves a main female, so that indicates there's a main one, and then there's how many other ones, right? I don't know. Take it as applies. Using your higher wisdom, using your discernment and intuition, the high priestess. There was a lot of lies and illusions here, okay? Cat, a two-faced friend. Fan, romance, celebration, and party. Somebody fawning over everybody. Oh, I love you so much. You're so talented. Let me get in bed with you. You know what I mean? Somebody had an image to uphold. It was all ego. Discrimination. It's never good to discriminate anybody on anything, okay? It's going to come back on you eventually, okay? And no matter what it is, if it's skin color, background, gender, caste systems, what you do for a living, how cool you are, you know what I mean? How much bling you got. And it's coming back on you. Okay, how many people you screw? Oh, look at how many notches you got around your belt. How many people you have chasing you. Look at me, I must be it. No, you're just giving it away for free. Do you understand what I'm saying? If it's for free, they're going to come calling. Doesn't mean they value you. And I think whoever this is starting to realize that. Love yourself enough to say no, to want better for yourself, okay? And when you start doing that, you're going to start attracting people who will respect you. And they won't use your past against you. You can walk around with your head held high, no matter what you've done in the past. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even if you were prejudiced, even if you did discriminate, what you were in the past is no longer who you are now. I'm not saying you're off the hook. You have to answer for what you've done. Take accountability, okay? But once you have that understanding now, how many people you've harmed, hurt, put in danger, whatever, you can do better and be better now, okay? I'm not the same person I was 30 years ago. I'm not the same person I was last year, and I'm certainly not the same person I was 5 minutes ago. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because every moment of every life, of every day, is a learning curve to do better, to want to be better. Yeah, I've done wrong. I've done lots wrong. Okay, but I'm never going to do it again because I've learned my lesson. And I'm going to walk around with my head held high. Okay, because I'm not that same person. So if somebody from 30 years ago comes to me and says, yeah, you're still the same person, get the fuck out of here. You don't know me. Me, female. You don't belong in my life then. They're going to hold things against me. If obviously my actions belie that, I'm consistent each and every day, I'm no longer that person. You know? So Treasure Island in reverse 9. Trying to hide and cloak who you are. For money. It's no. Because if you gained any riches this way, it's temporary. It's not yours. You got it under fake premises, you know, fake and phony. When you want to gain this clout or this money or this way of life on your own, like deserving, a firm foundation, that's the only way you're going to hold on to it, okay? So community. Oh, jeez. The bucket thing again. 8. There's a lot of ego. A lot of ego and control. You might be living in a hotel or a motel at the moment here. Maybe at one point you look down your nose on other people. A lot of parrots here gives me the indication a lot of bullshit. A lot of lies were repeated over and over again about somebody. But if you have children, you don't have to listen to me. These children look up to you and they repeat what they see. You have to nurture them. Here it's all dry. It's all clay. There's nothing verdant, nothing nourishing. Okay? Maybe you were raised that way as well, with no nourishing, no love, no unconditional love, no teaching, no lessons. Because it's as harsh as it seems, our parents are supposed to teach us these lessons, discipline us, so we learn. Okay? So we can elevate in life. And maybe you didn't get taught lessons. Maybe we were neglected. So you didn't learn these lessons, but you're learning them now. So whoever comes after you, behind you, you can teach them, okay? Self-respect and self-awareness, too, is 8, okay? New life. I can't make it up. I love how Spirit makes this happen. 39 is a 12. So 12 in reverse is elimination. You've been struggling with something for a long time. You're letting it go, okay? You've been stuck, struggling with this, not wanting to look at things from a different perspective. You wanted to be on that pillar. You wanted to be loved. I get it. You thought maybe giving out free sex would be a way of getting that love. Sex isn't love. Lust isn't love. You got to learn to love yourself first. So this is the new you. A rebirth, okay? And yes, we could reinvent ourselves over and over again in one lifetime. Do you know why? Because we're elevating. So don't listen to people when they say, oh, they can't hold on to a man or a woman. Oh, gosh, you know, they keep changing. They don't know who they are. No, maybe they don't know who they are, but they're on their way to finding out who the fuck they are. So those people around you who are talking like that, tell them to shut the fuck up or get out of your life. They either clap for you or they get out of your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? 9 in reverse. Sorry about the background noise. So that's in the reverse. Protection message. Poverty consciousness and a sense of not enough, quote unquote, casts a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you're caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand? You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. 8. In the upright. Community. Essential meanings. Belonging. Being seen and understood by others. We started with understanding, right? I love Spirit. I'm going to say it again. The cards don't lie. The energy doesn't lie. Spirit certainly does not lie. People lie. Okay? Don't listen to the words. Look at the actions. And not just once. Study them. So, Belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. The Oracle's message. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we're useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels, quote unquote, I matter. And they should feel that way. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and a purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you're part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you're in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. So just think, I felt like that. I don't belong anywhere. I just, where do I belong? Nobody gets me. Trust me, somebody needs you. Trust me, somebody is going to want to be with you. They're going to respect you. Okay? Don't give up. 39. New life in the upright. Essential meanings. Birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. You're going to reinvent yourself over and over again. That is the healthy way, because we're growing. The Oracle's message. Just because you liked fucking boxing last year doesn't mean you like it now. I don't know why that came into my head. Maybe you're a boxer. I don't know. So the Oracle's message. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine. We all have that light within us. Sometimes it's buried under dark. Okay, so you got some work to do. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Congratulations. Okay? And if you think an STD is going to stop what you're meant to do, think again. Whether it's a temporary one or one that's here to stay. It doesn't mean your life is ended. There are medications out there, and I'm not a doctor, but go and find that information out for yourself, and you shall see. Look at Magic Johnson. He was diagnosed how many years ago? He's still kicking. He's quite healthy. Do not despair. Do not lose hope, okay? Miracles are all around you. Believe it, and it'll happen. I hope you like the read. I'm sending you a great deal of love, lots of healing, lots of understanding, okay? Please, don't take offense. Take it all in. I love you. I don't know who you are. I don't wish you ill. I want to see everybody being clapped for and succeeding, okay? So please, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, take care.